Davey and Curtis are nominated for eviction, but who will win the golden power of veto? Find out now on Big Brother Cheesecake 8 Political Bait. Hello, I'm Andrew Shevzik-Moonves. Welcome to Big Brother Cheesecake 8 Political Bait. It's day 40 inside the Big Brother Cheesecake house, and this week Gina is the head of household, giving the NDP safety for the week. She nominated Davey and Curtis for eviction, but who will win the golden power veto? We'll find out shortly. But first, Curtis was traveling to San Diego this weekend, and he had a wild time, to say the least. He definitely took a very, very long time to respond to messages. He also responded in words that were not English and used interesting punctuation marks that I'd never seen before. I don't even know how to get the N, the Spanish N, the Pico de Gallo N. There's no N in Pico de Gallo. The N in guacamole, there's no N in that. What? La Niña, La Pinta, La Santa Maria, there. I don't think, well, the Niña has the N, as the, what's it called? I don't know, the little curved penis, I call it. Anyway, yeah, so he also had a call with Dustin, I think, where he was just sloshed on the call, totally hammered. And Dustin said it was the funniest thing he'd ever seen in his life. Yeah, but Curtis is coming back now, and hopefully he will come back just in time to potentially stay in the game. Time will tell. Because he definitely... His stock may have gone down a little on this little drunken stupor, but that's okay. I'm glad you had fun, Curtis. My date last night went well overall. I think he's very nice, and I hope that there's a second date. And it's ultimately, my balls are in his court, literally. So, breaking news, and it's funny how this season is politically themed, and yet there is so much... so many political things going on, like how the House couldn't elect a speaker, Kevin McCarthy. There was Donald Trump announced he was going to run again. Biden is likely going to announce he's running again soon. And now another piece of interesting news is that Toronto Mayor John Tory resigns because he's a demented sex pervert. I did not have sexual relations with that woman, but I did fuck her. Yeah, so he had an affair with a staffer at City Hall who was half his age, and he's been married for 40 years. 40 years! Ugh. And I don't even know if I blame him, but I also kind of blame the staffer because John Tory has the sex appeal of a lizard. Like, there is nothing attractive about that man. And when it comes to politicians, I would much rather get fucked by Adam Kinzinger. Yes. Okay, so let's move on. So Glow was not thrilled that I called her bumbling buffoon. And I had the wrong phrase. I did not call Steven a bumbling buffoon. I said on Extra, is Steven a strategic mastermind or an aloof goof? But I guess I moved on from the A to B, and now it's the bumbling buffoon. But yeah, she was not thrilled, so this is what she had to say. Here we go. Hey y'all, it's fucking Glow. Our honorable host Andrew hates me and thinks that I'm nothing but a bumbling buffoon. Andrew is in denial and finds it hard to believe I've lived the life I've lived. Yes, Andrew, I was a cop. Yes, I was a bounty hunter. Yes, I guarded a president. Yes, I was a go-go dancer. Yes, I ran in beauty pageants when I was younger. Yes, I was a substitute teacher. Yes, I have a screenplay written about my life when I was a cop. Yes, I've been on the Sally Jesse Raphael talk show. Yes, I got a part-time gig on a TV show and an ad-lib documentaries. Yes, I was a secretary. Yes, I own my own business. Yes, I was on the piano when Elton John sang Candle in the Wind at Diana's funeral. Yes, was married 4 times. Yes, have 4 children. Yes, have 2 grandchildren. Yes, I've been raped. Yes, I took a man down in my house 3 to 4 years ago. Yes, I put a man on the wall at 7-Eleven who tried to jump my car and move my vehicle, and I fought back and knocked him to the ground and then back on a brick wall. Yes, I ran 6 miles every day in my younger years. Yes, I ran out a Marine drill sergeant in distance, not speed. Yes, I married a man I took down on international TV and he got airtime. Yes, a hitman did have a contract on my life, so kiss my ass if you and others don't believe my true stories. Yes, I sat on the dugout at a ball game. This is only a taste of my life. I truly am lucky to be alive. Yeah, well, yeah. Yes, I have insight and can know and see things about others. Yes, I have experienced several miracles from God. Yes, I cure people's diseases on television so that they fall backwards when they're cured. Yes, the Christmas story about God and about my son is true, and there was a train going around the manger. Yeah, shit, there's too much more to tell, Andrew, and I feel you find me to be an embarrassment in your game. I'm no bumbling buffoon, but sure like one in your game just because I don't understand all your damn twists and powers and shit. So what? Glow over and out. You would wish I had a back in your serious situation in life. Trust me, I've lived it. There was this one time I helped this woman. She was on the other side of the river, and she asked me, "Excuse me, do you know how to get to the other side of the river?" And I said, "Honey, you're already on the other side." But anyway, I digress. So I am Jesus, and I have now healed you all of your, and now I'm about to walk on water and heal you all of your foolishness, you Bathshebas. Okay, thank you, Glow. That was delightful. Okay, so I'm actually going to get to the results of the Golden Power Veto competition. I'm not going to do it too in-depth because this episode is already airing late, but it was Deal or No Deal. The house guests had to play one game each individually, and the top 3 scores would advance to round 2, which was public, and going in order from 3rd to 2nd to 1st. Davey played a Colossal Advantage. He was the only house guest to play one, so this is the 6th correct Colossal Advantage play this season, and we're going to find out if it pays off for him. His advantage is that his score is doubled in both rounds. So, is everybody ready? Then, let's get to the results. Okay, so round 1, I'm just going to read out the scores. I'm not going to go through the in-depth too much. Finishing in first place was Davey, but with a score of 206,000, which he's actually lucky because if he didn't have that doubled, it would have been 103,000. That wouldn't have been enough. But 206,000 was first place, so Davey, your Colossal Advantage paid off there. Got you to round 2. Last place was Gina with $100, and she had 190,000 at one point, and she did not take the deal. Damn. Then we have in second place, Dustin, 198,000. Well done. In 5th place was Curtis with $5,000. He at one point was so drunk he just said, "Fuck it, just say no deal all along and I'll take whatever I get." And I'm like, wow, you actually typed that out quite coherently. He also kept taking like videos of this girl and saying she was his sister, and then the next day was like, "I don't know who she was. She was a stranger." And I just told everyone she was my sister anyway. Then we have, so that leaves us with Jonathan and Sean. One of them got 174,000. The other got 113,000. The person who got 113,000 just stopped too early. And that person was Sean. Jonathan moves on with 174,000. So Jonathan was 3rd, Dustin 2nd, and Davey 1st, which means the order for round 2 is Jonathan, Dustin, Davey, and Davey's score is doubled. So now let's get to round 2. So Jonathan started off with 23,000. He said no deal, 38,000. He said no deal. He went up to 121,000, no deal. Then 111,000, and he only had the million left. It's the only super high number. Well, he had 100,000, but yeah. Then he goes up to 241,000. I thought he might have stopped. He still said no deal. He opened up the $75,000 case. The next offer was $274,000. He said no deal. I was shocked. His next case held $10,000. The next offer was $387,000, and he said no deal. If he had said deal, $387,000 would have been the second highest score in Big Brother Cheesecake history. Nick is second with $330,000 in Season 4, and Jeffrey in Season 1 had $500,000 when he went all the way. So that would have been a second place of all time. He said no deal, and he opened up this. the million. So the offer plummeted to $31,000. He said no deal, and his case, I lost it, give me 1 second. His case held $100,000. So he did at least have a score of $100,000, but oh, you could have stopped at $387,000, Jonathan. Okay, then we have Dustin, who miraculously had almost the same game as Jonathan. Started with 22,000, no deal. 9,000, no deal. 121,000, no deal. 108,000, no deal. 186,000, no deal. And once again, just like Jonathan, only the $1 million was there as the high case. 75,000 was second. His next offer was $229,000. I thought he was going to take it. He said no deal. Everybody was really, other than Sean, everybody gambled a lot in this competition. He opened up. $300. So the offer went up to $283,000. I thought for sure he would take it. He didn't. He said no deal. He opened up. $50,000, and the offer went up to $378,000, which again would have been the second highest score of all time. And he said no deal, and he opened up $1 million, and the offer plummeted to $19,000. He said no deal. His case held. $75,000, so he's been eliminated. Jonathan has $100,000. Davey gets to double his score, so all he has to do is stop with anything above $50,000 and he wins. His first offer was $10,000, not enough. His second offer was $43,000, not enough, so it really comes down to this next round. He had a good round. The next offer was he's $119,000, which is $238,000. He said deal. His case actually held. So he was going to win no matter what. He could have had $2 million, but with $238,000, Davey, congratulations, you have won the Golden Power of Veto. You are the 5th nominee in a row to win the Golden Power Veto, which is a Big Brother Cheesecake record. And the non-nominees for 6 weeks in a row have been shut out of the Golden Power Veto. That is also a record. At the time of this recording, Davey has already indicated whether or not he's going to use the Golden Power Veto. So, Gina, you have until 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight to privately message me the name of a replacement nominee and a reason why. So, tomorrow, who will Gina nominate in Davey's place should he play the Golden Power Veto? Find out in the Golden Power Veto ceremony. Tuesday, the final 2 nominees will plead their case, and the doorbell will ring where a special surprise guest will enter the house. And Wednesday is the next live eviction and head of household competition, where another house guest will be evicted from the Big Brother Cheesecake 8 house, get impeached from Congress, lose their shot at the $800 cash prize, and be the last house guest not to make jury. I'm Andrew Shefsik Moonbest. Take care, and remember, if you can't convince them, be like Glow and confuse them. Good night.